all you can eat crabs, all you can eat oysters, and all you can eat roast beef here at the most popular Asian buffet in LA, Vegas Seafood Buffet. This is how you eat like a pro at one of these big buffets. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Steve from Rockstar Eater coming to you with another rockin' episode. And today I am out here in Glendale at the Glendale Marketplace because I'm gonna be checking out one of LA's hottest buffets. This is Vegas Seafood Buffet. Now, if you go to a lot of different searches, whether it's on Yelp or Google, you'll see that this particular buffet always ranks on top of popularity. I've been to this buffet before about a year ago and I had quite a fun time. And now I'm back because I want to try some other foods that I didn't try the first time around. And I did hear that they kind of amped up the menu a little bit. So if you guys want to see one of the hottest buffet experiences that you can find in Los Angeles County, then this is definitely your video. So do stick all the way to the end because I'm going to show you this full tour of all this amazing food that they have here at Vegas Seafood Buffet. And also, if you're new to this channel, take a moment right now to hit that subscribe button as well as the notification bell because I post these food and travel videos weekly you don't want to miss out on. So go ahead, do that right now. And I am here for early dinner time. Let's go. Let's check out this awesome stuff. Vegas Seafood Buffet in Glendale has been here since 2011, so it's running on 12 solid years, and it is quite possibly the biggest Asian buffet that you can find in Los Angeles County. There are about 350 seats in here, 150 foods that you can choose from. Wow, there's a lot of food here. So yes, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna show you every single thing that's up here on the buffet line. So you guys ready? There's a chicken dumpling, which is chicken pot stickers with the dumpling sauce. And this is pretty fancy. Look how fresh it looks. This is roasted duck. Ooh, I love that skin. It's so crispy. Yes, and there's even duck sauce. How nice. And then we also got some chicken wings for chicken wing lovers. And some fried banana, which is always good. And some French fries. So it's kind of like an American section mixed with Chinese. Spring rolls. This is definitely Chinese. And moving on to more Chinese food. This is orange chicken. I think everybody loves orange chicken, right? If you are into Panda Express food. And then we have some clams. So they got a lot of seafood here. I'm going to show you in just a bit. See, more seafood. They have a coconut shrimp here. That's pretty cool. And then they have the oysters with house special sauce. These aren't raw oysters. They're cooked oysters, but still, they're pretty good. And this is salt and pepper crab. Oh yeah, they have two kinds of crabs from what I see. This one which is cooked, and also this one. Oh, the one you have to get when you're here for dinner. This is the steamed crabs. And all of this is the Teppanyaki station. You pick all your vegetables and proteins, noodles, and then they would stir fry for you up there, Japanese style. Beginning with these noodles. So that's the noodles itself. It's almost kind of like the ones they use in Mongolian restaurants. And then this is the sliced zucchini. And that is mushrooms, yes, American mushrooms. Some onions with some diced bell pepper and some shrimp. Yeah, they have seafood. And then chicken breast, as well as some salmon. And then, wow, short ribs. Okay, they got this here. And some sirloin beef. Okay, they got a lot of steak here. And short rib beef. And we got some dim sum here as well. Look at that, very classic pork shumai. And then this one is a red bean bun. That one is a shrimp hagao. And that is the xiaolongbao, which are soup dumplings. And they will also let you know what is a dinner menu item, so you can just be informed on that. So this apparently is a dinner menu item, Italian shrimp, and then crawfish. I've seen this in many Vegas style buffets. And also some delicious baked shrimp. Yeah, they got a lot of shrimp dishes here. And barbecue spare ribs pork. And this is called the rose bun. It's like some sort of a bread. And this is a garlic bread. I always like this. And then the sweet corn, as well as some mashed potatoes. and also Italian pasta and some pizza. So I think this is kind of the Italian section. And I think we've come to the meat carving station. This is the Brazilian barbecue station, I assume. Okay, got some jalapenos and some pineapple, kind of like the Brazilian style pineapple you'll find in those steakhouses. And then sausages, as well as some Brazilian chicken. They even have lamb here? Was this here last time? I don't know, but that sounds good. As well as some ham. And look at that big piece of roast beef. So it's not prime rib, it's roast beef, but still look how good that looks. Yes. And all this is the soup section. This is the clam chowder. I think a lot of people like clam chowder, right? I certainly do. And we got some miso soup if you're more in the Japanese mood. And then we got the hot and sour soup for those who are more in the Chinese mood. Oh yeah, hot and sour soup is always good to me. And some seafood soup. Yeah, I think this is some sort of Chinese soup as well. I think it's a good idea if you come here right when they open at 4 p.m. because everything up there in that buffet line looks super fresh and they're well stocked. Really, yeah, that's the best time to come if you want the food as hot and as fresh as it can get. So yeah, I decided, as usual, to go all out with round number 1, getting pretty much all the good stuff they have for dinner time. Now here's something that I haven't tried before in any buffets, the lamb. You know what it kind of tastes like? It tastes kind of like roast beef, but it does have that lamby flavor to it. I think maybe a few pieces is enough for me. If you're a lamb type of person, I think you're gonna love it. But for sure, I am a roast beef type of person. There's a lot of fat on that roast beef. Very tender, and then there's a lot of fat all around it, which will give it that fatty flavor. It's the first time I've had a roast beef in quite a while at a buffet, so this is pretty fun. Now this is something that I want to try, the roasted duck. That is super tender. You should definitely get it. And try to look for the big pieces too, because some of them have no meat on it, kind of like this one. But this one, yeah, these are the pieces you need to get. I don't know about you guys, but I always find that these cooked crabs, like this one, I always like to eat it because it's so much easier to eat than the snow crabs that are chilled and you have to do all the work of breaking into it. Now, that's not to say I'm not going to eat it today because I did get some on my plate, but this is just so convenient because it's like, here I am, I'm ready to eat. It's simple as that, you just chew into it. But be sure to get the ones with a lot of meat around the shoulder area. Since it's crab, obviously, it's good stuff. You should try to max stuff like this out, you know what I'm saying? Snow crabs are a little bit on the small side. You're not gonna get as much meat as, let's say, if you were to have Dungeness crab. But for $36, I mean, I guess some crab is better than no crab legs, right? Yeah, really do try your best to suck the meat out of there because this is a little bit of work. But like I said, if you are into it, then it's gonna pay off tremendously. Oh, I got one. All right, this seems like a nice piece. I should have actually gotten the butter. So by itself, it's kind of bland tasting. But once you have the butter, then it'll add the necessary flavor. All right, seafood pasta. It's actually quite enjoyable. Yeah, not bad. I mean, I don't eat too much of it because to me it's kind of like filler food, but it is actually quite tasty. So yeah, this one is a pretty safe bet. And these pork ribs will definitely get your fingers dirty since it has so much sauce over it. But here's another item that you should eat while it's pretty hot. Wow, it's like it's kind of a peppery, sweet type of taste. And the meat is fairly soft. I mean, I wouldn't say it's like melt in your mouth right off the bone soft. I've had better at other places. So maybe you'd want to stick more with the roast beef. Unless you're a really big rib fan. We are here at the sushi section. Look how they present the sashimi. That's pretty cool. It's in these sushi boats. They have the salmon sashimi in this boat, and on this other boat, the neighbor, I think that's a tuna sashimi. And then you also can get black tobiko and orange tobiko. Okay, this is all the nigiri. The salmon sushi, and then the shrimp sushi. Moving on to this side, what do we got here? Tamago, which is egg, and octopus, and the ika, which is squid, and then this is the saba, which is mackerel, and spicy scallop sushi. Nice. These are Japanese style pickles, and then we have the Glendale roll, which is some sort of a California roll, I think, with tuna on top and all this spicy mayo, looks like. And this is the Vegas roll. Wow, high roller right there. And this is house special roll. And this is the crunchy roll. This is definitely for those who are into tempura style sushi. And then the shrimp tempura roll, as well as the dancing eel roll. Now I love eel, so I could probably get this one. And then the California roll, which is a favorite amongst a lot of people. This is avocado with spicy tuna. And this is squid salad. Wow, I've never seen that before. And this is a poke salad. Those are big chunks of fish in there. The restaurant ends off with the fruit section. This is all your healthy stuff that people always ignore. Bananas, as well as strawberries, and some grapes, honeydew, and then some cherries. And then all this is the salad section. I got the croutons. And then you got kind of like a cheese bowl right here with cheese, brie cheese, as well as manchego cheese, and some candied walnuts, I think, and lettuce, and some sort of spring mix. And then you have all of your different dressings up here. Let's see, you have a ranch dressing, I know that for sure. And then there is house special, I think that's a ginger dressing. Oh wow, looks like there are actually more seafoods down here. It's kind of hiding from everything else. Okay, I see ya. See mussels, that's pretty fancy stuff. And cold shrimp, as well as some edamame beans. And whoa, yeah, this is raw oysters. Okay, they got the good stuff here. Yep, they have oysters here for dinner. And you have your lemons and your cocktail sauce, as well as your horseradish. You're all set. So now I guess I'm gonna try some of the sushi as well as the dim sum. Pretty good combination, right? And then of course, a lot more crab legs. Oh yeah, I gotta get your money's worth on this one. Okay, I don't even remember what the sushi at this restaurant tastes like. Ooh, that salmon sashimi looks pretty good. All right, I'm gonna start off with that. Delicious. Just like melts in your mouth. Okay, so for sure, salmon sashimi is very solid here. But I also want to see what it's like when you have it over the rice, the nigiri. So I would say it's like very standard buffet sushi. Yeah, so if you are coming here wanting like a really great sushi experience, I can tell you that the sushi selections up there is kind of limited, so I don't know if this is really the best place to do that. You know, you still have your all-you-can-eat sushi places all around LA, which is very popular. And then I think today's really the first time I'm trying the dim sum, so I'm really curious to see what the dim sum here tastes like. I mean, it's not like something out of a fine dim sum restaurant, in all honesty. But still, it is enjoyable. Not bad at all. Yeah, my honest opinion. And I'm assuming that the shrimp hagao would probably taste pretty decent too, right? So with the shrimp hagao, I feel that the layer of the noodle outside is a little thicker than your average shrimp hagao. So once again, not the best I've ever had, But still, if you love dim sum, I'm pretty sure you'll enjoy it. I could just really sit here and just like focus on the crabs. Crab, crab, crab. And this time I did get my butter, so nice big piece right there. All right. Now, regardless of whether they're the best snow crabs or some of the most mediocre, keep in mind they are the expensive stuff at Vegas Seafood Buffet or any seafood buffet. So these are the things that you really should be taking advantage of to really get your money's worth. So this is pretty much the dessert and fruit section. All right, how does it begin? Let's see. Got some Oreo cookies, and those are some sort of a chocolate chip cookie, I believe. And that is creme brulee, very individually portioned. And this one, I think it's flan. I don't see any labels, but it kind of looks like it. When you slide this open, you'll see there's an assortment of a lot of different stuff in here. No labels, but I'll try to figure it out. So this is some sort of a mousse that's up here with a few different flavors. And then we have cheesecake. Yeah, 2 cheesecakes right here. And then we have some sort of rolls down here. And we got some cream puffs all the way down there. Let's see, I think there's some donuts as well. Yeah, I see those donuts. As well as a chocolate cake. And this is a chocolate fountain. How cool. Yes, this is even in the Torrance location too. You're supposed to grab a marshmallow with that stick, and then you put it in here and you make your chocolate marshmallow. And it looks like there are about 6 different flavors of ice cream in there, such as chocolate and I think that's cherry maybe? Yeah, as well as vanilla and some sort of a orange flavored ice cream. And they got a lot of green tea. You see that's 1 and 2. And then cookies and cream seems to be very popular here as well. You could really have fun with your ice creams. So you grab it and then you scoop your ice cream, and then you can also put all of these different toppings like sprinkles and coconut, sliced almonds, and sunflower seed. You know, as you grow older in life, your stomach kind of shrinks and you eat less and less. Yep, I'm pretty much on to my desserts. So I got the ones up there that look the most appealing to me, like the flan. That flan is it's soft and it's very eggy too. Oh, at least it's soft. That to me is a big plus. And I don't know about you, but creme brulee is also something that is like, if you don't know what else to get, I just get this. So this one, it looks like the surface is not like really candy hard crunchy. It's a little bit more like on a thin crispy. That's how I would say. The creme brulee itself is delicious. Yeah, very creamy. Definitely come when they open, like right when they open at 4, because that's when all the food is the freshest. And if you happen to be in the Torrance area, there's another Vegas seafood there as well. And on Sundays at that location, they have lobster as part of the menu, 1 per customer. So that's a pretty big thing. So yeah, just come here, just eat the foods that I got, that I recommended. And I'm pretty sure for $36, you'll be fairly satisfied. All right, guys, so before I close out this episode, I want to give a shout out to JoJo right here. She's the manager at Vegas Seafood Buffet in Glendale. So when you come to this restaurant, tell her and the staff that you saw this episode, and she's going to hook you up with a free soda with dine-in. Is that right?
Yes.
All right, awesome. Anyways, thank you so much for watching, guys. You know what to do. Give me a like, give me a subscribe, and I'll see you in the next food adventure.